Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Japan. So, where we left off, we just became modernized, or not modernized, westernized. And so there's quite a few things we have to do all at once here. Like, for instance, in the last episode I forgot that I was going to start colonizing. Life rating of 20, we need at least 35. At least 35. We own this one. About these. Spain owns those. 10. Yeah, we definitely need to get some life rating tech so we can go to these places. It's very unfortunate. I thought we'd be able to get those. I was wrong. And I guess there had to be a reason why they weren't colonized yet. We're going to attack Brunei here soon once our new military is built. Which also reminds me, we got some diplomacy points to spend, and we're just kind of working our way down. Let's give France one more go. Increase relations. I'll make sure the great powers like us so they don't attack us for no reason. Now, budget. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that construction budget was maxed out. Because we're going to start building stuff. Oh yes, and the reason I saved it at the end of the last episode was we needed to find out firsthand what place is the most important to build a steel factory. I think we have a bonus in the Amori region, if I recall. So we're probably going to build it there first and see if iron... Seems like iron should be the one we need. Oh, it's the overall state, so it's a Tokoto. Actually, don't need any more clergymen here, nor about to need craftsmen here. So, build a factory. Steel. I want to work on the base products first. So, like, steel is a very important product to have. It will help us build things for other businesses. We should also build a glass one in the Nagasaki region, which is the Kyushu region. As I said before, I'm not going to be able to pronounce the names of these places. Craftsman. Yeah, we don't need this. I don't know what that does exactly. I don't know. I mean, it says it right there, but it's like if we want to encourage the steel industry, what we do is just build more factories and stuff that make it, and then encourage clerks to work in the factories. Party loyalty. These just might be helpful in the long run in certain areas. I'm getting distracted. We need a glass factory here. Yes, please. And this will be in the right region, because I know the glass only... Wait, what? Oh, these are what it takes to build it. Ooh, I should have built a cement factory somewhere. Well, what the cement used to build... stone, obviously, but production. Cement. Wish I could see what goes into cement. Maybe if I try to build a factory. And I'll just do it at like Edo or whichever. Kanto. Takes coal. So I should actually build it in this region as well. Now I should build something in Edo. They have tobacco and corn, and a little bit of silk. Tobacco, corn, and silk. Liquor distillery. Ooh, we should build this in the region where we can build that. Don't need clipper ships because those are going to be outdated very soon. We do have silk. Don't really have regular clothes though. That would be a good idea to build a liquor distillery here. Do we still have money? Yes, we do. Yeah, we're going to build a liquor distillery here. Hopefully I'm not overextending myself. I don't think we are. And Tohoku, we should also build a sulfur, not a sulfur, but fertilizer. See, this is the stuff that wait, that's in the wrong region. Hope we didn't get charged for that. It is paused, so I don't think so. I meant to put the Kyushu region. This is where I meant to build the cement factory. Oops. Then where the iron is, or the steel that is. I think it was this. Yes, it's in the Tohoku region. Fertilizer. Good, good, good. Then there's some timber here. Actually, I should switch this to like region map mode if there's one for that. There it is. Ooh, that region's actually covers a lot. I could put it here and we get these two. Do we have any over here? We do have one. No, so we should build a timber area. Oh, where did that region map go? In the Chugoko Shinaku region. Lumber mill. I don't know why that number is red. I feel like Oh, that's my current funds. I was looking at the wrong place. Well, we'll just subsidize anything like this. We really need to have that, so. Then what else can we build here? Ideally, we would also build like a furniture factory here. We don't have regular furniture yet, so that's fine. So what about regular clothes? It requires fabric. It requires cotton and whatever that is. Yeah, I think it's dye. Dye. And what is dye made out of? I can't manufacture dye. Is it a raw resource? Let's see, if it's a raw resource, it'd be over here somewhere. I'd imagine. What's that? Tropical wood? Yeah, I don't see any just raw dye. Ooh, I want this. What country is that? Johor. I think we're going to raid them next, unless this guy is a big country. Atj. It's here. Yeah, this place has a bunch of gold, so I'll be taking that. Like, I think I was going to raid Brunei next, but it doesn't have anything compared to this province. I want this bad. Bad, bad, bad. Everything else comes secondary. So a lot of fertilizer down there. Or sulfur, that is. Okay, so I guess we have to manufacture dye, but I don't see, because I don't see its icon anywhere. And we also don't have access to it, so there's no point to building a cloth factory yet, I don't think. Let's see, regions. Be nice to have a region that can do canned food, but it's not exactly the easiest thing. This one does have some corn and fish, both. It might be the closest thing we have to. Canned food in Chubu. That's a need. It needs iron, cattle. We have to import cattle. Fish and corn. You know, it is part of keeping a standard army going. So we should probably just build this and subsidize it. I think it goes best there. Because this does have fish and grain. It's unfortunate that iron isn't in there, but I don't think well, this one has a little bit of grain, some fish. Well, these might be different regions, though. Yeah, they are. This would have 3, though. Just wouldn't have very much. Brings in 14 fish, 13 grain. Then it has these 2 mines, which is 10 iron. Meanwhile, this place 30 grain, 12 fish, no iron. Maybe I should do it in Tohoku instead. Sorry, Chibu. Tohoku is going to be a very major manufacturing play. They just have access to so many things that these industries need. So I think that should do it. Now we have extra pop national focuses, which we need to spend on things. And I think I'm just going to spend those on craftsmen where we need them. Tohoku definitely needs them. This region needs them. Kanto needs them. Well, actually, Kanto has a few. Or I should probably still keep working. Ooh, we're almost to 2% clergymen, so I should probably move at least one of them for clergyman duty. Yeah, let's put clergyman here and replace this one. All right. I think that was everything. We're going to go into debt for a little while. Hopefully we don't. Oh, that was very temporary. Anhalt has gone bankrupt and claims they owe us nothing. We must use our military guide to safeguard our investors. Gain repaid debts, casus belli on Anhalt. And the go-to didn't work. Okay. I don't know when anyone bought debt from us. Let's see where's the search button. Anhalt. How am I ever going to find them? There's too many countries in this area. Well, we're just not going to use it. It's in Europe. We can't fight a war over in Europe right now. It's not the best casus belli either. Okay, we're building our troops. Scientists in our country have discovered James Mill. He was a radical thinker that worked in the shadows of the brilliant Jeremy Bentham. Together, these two men can be described as the inventors of utilitarianism and its general applicability as explained in Mill's works. Elements of political economy and analysis of phenomenon of the human mind allows luxury furniture. Well, that's nice, except we can't build regular furniture right now, so you have to have regular furniture to build luxury furniture. It's going to be a while before these factories get up and running. Building railroad in the Edo region for now. Or between the USA and Mexico. Well, maybe USA will get everything it's supposed to have. It's really weird that they're behind. Once our army gets built, we're going to go crush that one area. I gotta have Johor over here. Got to. Should be an easy fight as well. Okay, we got more reactionaries, more liberals, and some anarcho-rebels. Or anarcho-liberals. A lot less conservatives. Okay, I can't really remember. I think I'm going to temporarily turn. And have them go join them up there. I think I only wanted 4 infantry per unit. If I see artillery, though, I need to send 1 more artillery piece over to this group. Yes, you go. You go to Edo. I mean, current crisis. I don't think it had anything to do with us. Okay, France. We made you happy. Okay, we've gone Prussia. Okay, let me see. I was going to rework the military. I'm going to turn auto assign off. Look, you don't have any negatives, so I'd much prefer you. It has attack and speed. Yeah. Not this guy. Still have some speed with him. And he's just generally a lot better. Okay, scientists in our discovery have discovered building station shipyards. By industrializing shipyards and building them so that work process was done in a modern fashion, the output of ships with efficiency was vastly increased. Clipper convoys production throughput 10%. Not really applicable right now. Rationalism. It's the theological doctrine that as human reason rather than a divine revelation establishes religious truth. This doctrine states that knowledge is acquired by reason without resort to experience. All of our discoveries have not been great. I think this one's done. Attack, morale, organization. You're decent. Okay, I should probably turn off the focuses on craftsmen just for a little bit. because the factories aren't. These all have like no progress, so some of them do. Might have to lower the tariffs. Let's do that. Why is our projected daily balance that low? That doesn't sound right. Oh, I guess it's not counting certain things. I don't know. We're putting a lot into construction right now, which is fine. I want to do that. Feels like there was another thing I needed to do, but I can't remember. This is a battalion. Yeah, you're alright. So these armies will just slaughter the uncivilized. Oh yeah, I was going to remove these focuses for just a little while. How is the clergy population doing here? Because right now we're just building unemployed people, and they don't have any jobs to do there. So we might as well work on the clergyman issue first. We're also going to want to start doing an immigration focus at Bonin. What kind of war can we justify against these guys? Annex uncivilized country by forcing them to become a protectorate of ours. I don't really want a protectorate, though. Is establish protectorate what I want to do? I don't know if I want to do that. But it's either that or make puppets. Yeah, I guess that's what we have to do. I don't really like the sound of it, but I guess we can't do it for a little while anyway. Gotta burn some infamy off first. Oh, I don't know if I want to read that. Yeah, that's a little bit too much to read. Furniture factory, though. We wanted to build that in this region. Chubuku Shikoaku. Scientists in our country have discovered social concepts, motivation deriving logically from the ethical or moral principles that govern a society as well as individual thoughts and actions. Plurality. Those aren't so much inventions as they are ideas that make people want changes and stuff. Which, you know, isn't the end of the world, but it's not exactly what I want. Okay, 4 of the great powers are happy with us now, at least. They won't intervene if we start wars. I'll have to work on the other 4, though. This isn't a discovery, though. Flintlock rifle armament. Introduced at the beginning of the 17th century, the flintlock rapidly replaced earlier firearm ignition technologies, such as the dog lock, matchlock, wheel lock mechanisms. It continued to be in common use for over 2 centuries, replaced by the percussion cap and later cartridge-based systems in the early to mid 19th century. Though long superseded by modern firearms, flintlock weapons enjoy continuing popularity with black powder shooting enthusiasts. Infantry attack +1, dragoon attack everything gets +1 attack, except for artillery. And everything uses a little bit more supplies, which isn't ideal, but also can't complain. Okay, this last little stack of troops is almost done. Are you a good leader is the thing. Perhaps the better question is there anyone better? Those guys pretty good. 2 attack, 3% morale, 2.6% station. You have a huge bonus to morale. I kind of like that. You're not too awful, so yeah, you're fine. You have a huge morale bonus as well. You have a decent attack bonus. You're pretty good. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Wait for this last troop to catch up. So we gotta stay under 25 infamy. Yep. I need a little bit more diplomatic power here. I think it's 10. So we gotta get down to like 14 infamy before we try. Okay. Get on a boat. You know what? Nagasaki needs a naval base. It'll be a little bit pricey, but something I think we have to build here. Especially because I think some of our ships are still damaged even. And we're going to need it for expansion. In fact, we're going to need to build one And little tiny little bot in here. Because it'll give us access to all of these places. Individualism. Individualism is the belief and importance of the individual and the virtue of self-reliance and personal independence. This doctrine also states that the government should not interfere in commercial affairs. More pretty much useless stuff. Okay, we now have a factory. It's the lumber mill. So let's see. We will encourage clergymen off of Sariwan, and instead encourage craftsmen here. Now no one's unemployed in that region, at least the craftsmen. Yeah, right. See, right now, everyone's unemployed because the factories aren't done. Wow, that factory was way faster than the other ones. I think it's just because it's a basic resource. Scientists in our country have discovered determinism. Determinism is a philosophical doctrine holding that all events are inevitable consequences of sufficient causes. This is often understood as denying the possibility of free will. Morality, ew. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to read these ones that are useless for us. I hate that we're getting all this useless tech. What was I about to check? Had to do with the factories. Yeah. Trade. Kind of want to hold on to our wood right now. Timber. Lumber. I'm going to assume that our factories and stuff will get preference to our timber than international trade. Yeah, they need more craftsmen. Okay, we have that diplomacy point now, so let's take a look back here again. Next amount of infamy we can acquire is 10. So yeah, we have to get under 15 infamy before we can do that. We won't necessarily pick up 10 infamy for doing it, but we can. A bunch of stuff happened here. Upper house has been reassembled, more liberals and anarcho-liberals. And it's a useless thing. Scientists in our country have discovered hussars. Hussars refers to a number of types of light cavalry which originated in Hungary during the 15th century. The title and distinctive dress of these horsemen was subsequently widely adopted by light cavalry regiments of Europe and other armies. The hussars played a prominent role as cavalry in the Napoleonic Wars as light cavalrymen mounted on fast horses. They would be used to fight skirmish battles and for scouting. That is pretty nice. How do they stack up against the regular cavalry? Reconnaissance 1, attack 3.5. Reconnaissance 2, attack of 4. Defensive 1, discipline 100%. Defensive 3, 100%. Maneuver 2, max speed 5. Maneuver 4, max speed 6. Supply consumption 180. Supply consumption 180. Yeah, we ideally want to replace our cavalry with those guys. I'm going to save it. Oh, we're actually way over time. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and have a good day.